Hey everybody, it's Downwhere. Time for more Skyrim Asshole Edition. One of my more vocal fans, Mr. Claddyman, left a comment, "Stop playing on your other character and make more man-chisel videos." I take offense to that. Let me take a look at my other character here. Let's check the progress. I can prove I've not been spending all my time playing... Oh shit. Pay no attention to the level 38 Elf Broad 68 hours played. I can't help it. I have an addictive personality or something. Say 8 hours in man-chisel. I put the time in. Only 60 hours less. Alright, let's get going. The good thing about me playing like 70 hours on that other character is I know a lot of cool shit that I can do for the videos instead of just wandering around aimlessly, like I usually do. Maybe I should start off by getting to know my fellow Thieves Guild members. Let's see who we got here. Hey, Hoodie.
A lot of people are beginning to get impressed with you here. Me
Who wouldn't be?
Just wanted to let you know.
I just got here. I don't know what you're so impressed about, but okay. Train me to be better at archery. This is one of my favorite ways to get free experience and levels up. Buy it!
I'll show you what I know.
Yay! Am I level 10 yet? Yep, I sure am. Woot! Level 10! That's so close to my other character. Alright, how'd you end up in the guild?
I used to live in Valenwood, working at my father's winery.
Exciting.
We made the finest wine to ever cross your lips.
Then we lifted our pinkies and drank it out of little cups.
Well. Plenty of coin, a huge mansion, and I was even betrothed to a lovely young woman.
Then I realized I was a homosexual. Why would you leave all that behind?
Because it was dull. Every day was the same boring routine. Working at the winery, social visits
Meaningless
with friends,
sex.
parties with no
Ew,
one I cared
so
about.
gross.
I just wanted a little excitement. Something dangerous.
Like being a thief.
I hooked up with a guild in Valenwood. I think they called
They
themselves
gave me all the
Silver
dicks I
Crescents.
could suck.
Spent quite a few years doing jobs for them. Made a lot of coin, but I didn't care. I didn't really need it. I was running with them because it fit. Made me feel alive.
Made you feel fabulous. How'd you end up in Skyrim?
Well, after a while, my father caught on to what I was doing. He confronted me one night and gave me a choice. Either leave Valenwood, or he'd have me thrown into jail.
Oh, snap.
Gave me a day to say my goodbyes to everyone.
Must have been difficult.
I ended up in Skyrim thanks to a contact I'd made when I was with the Crescents. Good old Delvin. He introduced me to Gallus, and that was it. I've been here ever since. And you know what? Despite what I left behind, I don't regret it one bit.
Can I have your money that you left behind? Know anything about Golden Glow Estate?
The honey they collect on that hunk of rock goes into making Blackbriar mead.
Sweet.
Just about the best tasting mead in all of Skyrim.
What other services do you provide? Prostitution?
If talking your way out of trouble isn't enough,
Pretty sure
you
I
could
already
always
said that in
pick
the
up
last
some
video.
training from Delvin, Vex, or Vipper. Also, I recommend hitting the training room if you need lockpick practice.
And the gym, you
Helped
skinny
me out of the
bitch.
jam more than once.
I know he's not talking about man-chisel's guns.
Training.
BAM! Pow!
Hey,
Chow!
let's talk a second.
Hey, let's talk a second. Who said that? Is it you?
I think you're all right.
Nope.
In fact, I'm kind of impressed how well you're doing around here. Just keep it between us, okay?
How'd you become so good at picking locks and doing a statue pose like you're doing now? There's even an arrow in that bow? I can't even see one.
Pull up a chair, my friend. This is quite a tale.
Oh, jeez.
When I started out in this business, I wasn't really interested in the guild or being a thief.
I just wanted the outfit. With skills like yours? Why not? I don't know how you're so impressed with lockpicking skills when you just met this guy, but okay.
I didn't mean to imply I was earning an honest living either.
Thank God.
With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreaking. I made a great deal of gold doing it.
Jailbreaking? You mean like jailbreaking your Xbox? That's illegal, pal, and I do not condone piracy.
It's where a client pays you to get arrested, and you get thrown into a prison for the express purpose of breaking out.
Sweet.
Usually it's to free someone the client cares about, and sometimes to... well, to kill someone on their behalf.
Murder's wrong.
Either
Only
way,
I
the
may do
trick
it.
was in the escape. And that's where my strengths came in handy.
Why'd you stop doing it? Too much of a wuss?
Well, as a jailbreaker, you work alone. No
I
guild
got
can back
confused.
you up.
Instead of being a jailbreaker, I was a jail
I do
baiter.
jobs for the Thieves Guild
Turns out
and
you
the
can't
Dark
bang
Brotherhood,
14-year-olds.
but things didn't go as planned. I was on my own.
I think I see what you're getting at.
And the last jailbreak I attempted failed. I was imprisoned in High Rock for 3 years before they let me go.
Let me guess.
After
Ass
that,
rape.
I promised myself I'd never do it again.
Yep, ass rape. Why'd you join the guild, not the Brotherhood, since you're a murderer and everything? Speaking of joining the Brotherhood, let's put that on the checklist of the things I need to do.
I don't know. I think I realized that out in the world, my skills would bring me more wealth as a thief, rather than an assassin. Killing someone in a jail is much easier than what the Dark Brotherhood deals with. I guess I wanted to play it safe. I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that.
Delvin. What a stupid name.
Some other time, perhaps.
Where's that other douche that wants to talk to me? Oh, it's the boss,
Don't you have
Mr.
better
Grumpy
things
Pants.
to do than disturb me?
No, I don't. Know anything about Golden Glow Estate?
I'd like to know why you're wasting time asking about it when
I
you
don't
should
like you.
already be on your way.
Jeez.
I'm watching.
I'm watching you! What's in this locked door back here? Something tells me we'll find out later. You know, someone pointed out that this is going to be like 200 parts, and at first I was like, yeah, right, but considering just the massive amount of shit there is to do in this game, it probably depends on whenever I decide that I've made enough videos on it and I just beat the game then, it's probably when I'll stop. Because if I did, like, everything I've done, like, look at that 68 hours on that other character. That would be an insane amount of videos.
Hmm?
Viper, the fleet.
You're making waves around here. I like that.
Me
If you ever
too.
want to talk about
Thank you for
anything,
sharing the same
you let
voice
me
and
know.
accent as 98% of other characters in the game. Train me to be a better pickpocket. Blah!
Up to no good,
Indeed.
are we? I'll teach you, but it'll cost you.
Damn! I already got master level. So far, anyway. How'd you earn your name?
It was on a job a few years back. It was supposed to be a simple burglary on a house in Windhelm.
You fucked it up, didn't you?
I was working with Vex, then we got inside with no trouble. We found the loot and made our way out.
Sounds normal to me.
Well, it was, up until the point where we set foot outside. The house was surrounded by town guards.
Oh!
The client had ratted us
Oh,
out.
that's not nice.
Vex just tells me to run. So I did. Half of them went after me, the other half went after her.
Did you get caught?
Huh, are you kidding me? Vex lost them in seconds. Once she steps into the shadows, she vanishes.
She's got a cloaking device.
Me? I ran. And I ran.
I
Straight
ran.
through the gates of Windhelm,
far
and all the
away.
way back to Riften.
That's an incredible distance to run.
Vex was waiting for me at the flagon when I came in, drenched in sweat. Everyone just took a look at me and laughed.
Ha ha ha, you suck. Why were they laughing, besides the obvious?
Well, I had forgotten we had our horses tied up just outside of Windhelm.
Oh, you stupid
Vex
shit.
rode hers back and arrived hours before I did. So, that's how I earned the name. Now keep it to yourself.
I'll never tell anyone. Hey! You hear what this jackass did? God, what a retard. Tell me about Golden Glow Estate.
I wouldn't bother smacking at those hives with a weapon. Set them on fire, and they'll go up like kindling.
No problem. Alright.
Come back and see me.
Thrin.
Yeah, I need
Look at this
pickpocket
big
training.
dope.
You're pretty tough. I respect that. Bringing in a lot of coin for the guild. Making us look good, too. Let me know if you need anything. Okay?
I need the name of your barber. That's one sweet mullet. So, you're part of a bandit clan, huh?
I joined up with them maybe 10 years ago. Small clan, maybe 20 men. We'd raid villages, rob caravans. But it was always about the killing for them.
Not for you. Oh, fuck!
Don't get me wrong. The first few years with that clan were some of the best years of my life. All the food I could eat, all the wine I could drink, and all the women I could bed.
Which turned out to be 0. And what changed?
We raided a caravan one spring. I think it was a few wagons with some farmers moving to a new village. They didn't put up much of a fight. All that was left were the women and the children.
Sweet.
Then the leader of our clan, Garthek, he ordered us to kill the rest.
So? What's the big deal? So you did it, right?
No, we usually let them go.
Loser.
I refused to do it, and Garthek ordered the clan to kill
You are
me
such
as well.
a wuss. I don't like you.
Luckily, I had made some friends with the clan who immediately sided with me. We tore each other to pieces. After it was
like
over,
West Side
those of us that
Story.
remained simply went our separate ways.
And Garthik.
I left his head on a pike at the wreckage of the caravan.
You beheaded him? What are you, a
Never
fucking
knew what
terrorist?
became of the rest of the clan that survived. I suppose they moved on, just like I did.
Alright.
Go and pick some fights.
I haven't talked to
My
Rune
brother
yet.
in crime.
That is one fruity
What do you
name.
mean? I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you need anything, you can talk to me.
Looks like you fell on hard times after Creed broke up, huh? How'd you get your unusual name, Scott Stepp?
My father told me he found me as a young boy in the wreckage of a ship that sank off of the coast near Solitude. All he found in my pocket was a tiny smooth stone inscribed with some sort of strange runes.
Ooh. So then he gave you a girl's name. I get it.
No one does.
No one
I've
knows
even
what they
taken
mean?
the
Oh my
damn thing
god.
to the College of Winterhold. I must have spent every last coin I've made with the guild trying to find out what it means.
Do you guys mind back there? Fucking wheeling around on your big wheels and shooting arrows everywhere. Stop it! Maybe you aren't meant to know.
Perhaps. They could be nonsense, inane scribbles done by someone in idle boredom. But if not, if they actually mean something, they might tell me where I'm from, what ship I was on, everything.
Whoa. So who gave you the name?
Actually,
Besides someone
the
with a
fisherman
sick
who
sense of
found
humor.
me, the man I call my father, gave it to me.
It's not all he
Thought
gave
it
you.
was fitting, I suppose. I never changed it because it never felt right to do so.
I'll keep an eye out for anything.
I appreciate
No,
that.
I won't.
You see,
Nothing's gonna come from that, pal. Oh yeah, I forgot I leveled up. Magic seems really awesome on my other character, so I'm probably gonna start focusing more on that. Yeah, I'm gonna need this here in a second, since I'm about to go buy some spell books. Since I have these shitty starting magic spells still. I finally got somebody I can sell my stolen shit to, so that's a plus. The thing that's annoying about this game is the shopkeepers have a limited amount of money, so you can't sell all your shit to one guy, and then there's certain shopkeepers that will only buy certain things. It's very annoying. Oh, you sold me that one really... Sometimes you get an item that's so expensive that you can't sell it to them because they don't have enough money unless you buy a bunch of shit that you don't want first. Alright, that's enough of that ranting.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best in... Before we begin,
Yes,
One,
yes.
I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong.
Well, I'd need a wig and a
two,
bad attitude and
you
always
follow
be on the
my
rag
lead
if I
and do
wanted to replace you,
exactly as
bitch.
I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
What sort of business?
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
Why?
Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
So, what can we do?
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long
Yeah.
ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Sounds like my kind of job. Train me in lockpicking, bitch.
Alright, but if you get arrested, don't blame it on me.
Yay! Oh, there goes all my money. Is this unusual gem worth anything? Yeah, I'm almost level 11. From all that training I just bought. Unusual gem.
Been a while since I've seen one of those. What you've got there is a stone of Baron Zaya.
Is it worth anything?
Not like that, it isn't.
Why not?
The stone was pried off of Baron Zaya's ceremonial crown by a thief in order to cover his tracks.
How many of these are there? A whole lot, right?
I think there were 24 in all.
Oh,
Most
son of
people
a...
keep them as a curiosity. Some of the guild members have tried to locate them over the years, but they haven't been successful. Well, until now.
24, huh? How many do I have? 2? You're not gonna buy it?
Look, I only buy things I can turn around quickly for a
God
profit.
damn it.
And no one wants these stones unless they have the whole set. Tell you what, if you find the rest of them, talk to me again. Otherwise, keep it. Maybe it'll bring you luck.
Yeah, maybe I'll use it as a suppository. Oh, I see, I have 1 out of 24. By the time you get all 24, no matter what they give you for it, it's probably not worth it. Because by the time you get all 24, you're already going to be rich beyond your wildest dreams. So even if they say, here's 10,000 gold, you'd be like, yeah, great, throw it on that pile of money over there that I've already got. Heard you ran into trouble in Golden Glow.
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected.
Swit? What?
Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him.
How do I get in?
Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island.
That's for pussies.
That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
I'm gonna go for the frontal assault. Will doing extra jobs help the guild?
Are you kidding me? Ever since the guild's luck turned sour, we haven't had a coin to our name. And when the coin dried up, that's when people started to leave. We had the best of everything down here. The Ratway was a damn palace.
Why was it called the Ratway
The
then?
only way this place will ever return to its glory days is if we can finish these extra jobs and start the gold flowing again.
Alright. What were the glory days like?
The Flagon was once a city beneath the city. We had our own smith, our own alchemist, you name it.
Sweet.
If we can make a name for ourselves in Skyrim once again, I can almost promise you those merchants would return. Best of all, we'd have enough gold to throw around so we could start living in the lap of luxury again.
Alright. Give me a job.
I handle the burglary, shell, sweep, and heist jobs. Most of them involve breaking and entering.
Sounds
If you don't like
my
that
kinda
kind of
shit.
work, talk to Delvin.
Of course, I'm not allowed
He
to
runs
kill
the
anyone,
more
which is
up-close and
unfortunate.
personal jobs.
Burglary. Easy.
Pretty simple. Break into a house, grab a specific item, and get out before they realize what's going on. The catch is you can't kill anyone who lives there. Or forfeit the payment.
Okay.
You ready for some good old-fashioned burglary?
Sure thing.
Here you go. Hope you don't muck it up.
Language.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
What was that?
I don't care if you're best buddies with the guildmaster. I'll still smash in your skull if you try
I still
anything.
want to kill you right now. Sideburns. Never heard of a razor? Why do they call you Dirge?
They call me Dirge because I'm the last thing you hear before they put you in the...
Good one.
Why? You think it's funny or something?
I think it's hilarious. You got a problem, fuckface?
Yeah. My problem is I'm too tired to punch your face in.
Oh, poor little baby. Forget I mentioned it, faggo. Actually, I should persuade him just so I can get more speech points and hit level 11.
Good. Now shut up and get out of my face.
See if it worked. Fuck off.
Until next time.
Nope, it didn't work. Damn it, that wasn't even worth it. Vekel the man.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
You don't look like much to me either, Frenchie, with your stupid mustache. Can you share anything about the Thieves Guild?
I don't know about the others, but I sure am glad to see a fresh face down here.
Who wouldn't be?
The flagon used to be packed every night with the boys from the guild. But now look at it.
Oh, no.
Last few years have been pretty bad. I've almost closed this place up.
Anything you need done?
Now that you mention it, there is.
I figured.
I have a buyer with, shall we say, a very odd taste in literature. Looking for some particular books.
Twilight, right? What kind of books are they?
I'm told they're the ravings of a madman.
Yep, Twilight.
A wizard named Arundel, and his peculiar cravings. It's said to be spread across 4 volumes, and very hard to come by. My client is offering quite a reward for them, which I'd split with you.
Oh, you're such a nice guy. Fine.
Then we have a deal. In his later years, Arundel moved into some ice caves known as Ingvild.
Ingvild.
He preferred the solitude in which to perform his experiments.
Sounds creepy. How can you be certain they exist?
Recently, a woman was found, naked and shivering along the road to Dawnstar.
Nice.
The only information the guard could get from her were tales of strange experiments, and Arundel scribbling in his journals.
What do you know about him?
Only rumors. He used to have a home in Dawnstar until they burned it down.
Ooh.
The people say he was doing unspeakable experiments on reanimation. Rituals only a necromancer would perform.
Scary.
After he made for Ingvild, he was never heard from again.
Alright.
Until next time.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. I know what I'm doing.
Lying to my face isn't gonna win you any favors with me.
Fuck you.
I can promise you that. On the other hand, taking some of these extra jobs off my hands, now, that'll get you to the top of my list.
Is that right, Turkish? Nah, we're proper fucked. I suppose I could use some advice.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely.
Definitely.
So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
Good for you.
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart.
Ooh, it sure
A
is.
few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial
Yeah, I
City.
heard all about it.
Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
I know who did it. It was the fucking Poikies. What happened?
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
Bullshit. Curse? What can we do? Do we have to spring a dead cat over our head at midnight?
I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery. All you need to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Mm-hmm. Try me to sneak.
Stick with me, and they'll never even know you're there.
Damn! Alright, tell me about Golden Glow Estate.
Watch yourself out there. The mercenaries Arengoff hired are trained killers. Just ask our poor little Vex.
Yeah, she's fine, nothing happened to her. Alright, extra work.
I handle the fishing, numbers, and bedlam jobs. The ones with a more personal touch. If break-ins are more your thing, go talk to Vex.
I'll just do both of them. Numbers, these are so easy.
Most of the establishments in Skyrim keep their transactions recorded within business ledgers. Your job will be to change the numbers in those books so the shortfalls from our other jobs look legit. Feel like doing a bit of writing?
Oh, sure do.
Nice. Yeah, this is what you'll need to know.
So,
Yeah, right.
it's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
Don't make me punch you in the face. Alright, I think I talked to everybody now. I need to buy some spell books. Oh, I don't know if you can tell the difference on YouTube or not, but I discovered why the game was so fucking ugly when I was playing it before. It's because when you install the game to the hard drive, which is supposed to, help with loading times and make it so the disc doesn't get scratched and prolong the system life on the Xbox, it also took out a bunch of the textures, so it made everything really fucking ugly. So now I uninstalled the game, and look how pretty everything is now. Woo! Fucking Bethesda. Apparently they're going to be fixing that in a patch that's supposed to come out right around Thanksgiving, so any day now. What's up, bitch?
Welcome to Riften, traveler.
Tell me about the Thieves Guild. Or don't.
We're all eager to see them brought to justice.
No, I know. Those
Maven
jerks.
Blackbriar has assured me that they're being dealt with appropriately.
Too bad she's
As one
working
of our
with them.
city's most influential citizens, she's taken it upon herself to oversee their incarceration.
Oh, well that works out then, doesn't
Sadly,
it?
they're proving elusive, but I have confidence that Maven won't give up until this city has been rid of them all.
Alright, what's your stance on the war?
While I feel Ulfric's cause is just, my concern is for the people of the Rift. How can they continue to lead their already meager lives with dark clouds looming overhead? My heart goes out to them. If only our
Alright, that's enough
I
of
could
you.
protect
What
them
about him?
With the Stormcloaks at his back, Ulfric's poised to rid Skyrim of the Empire's forces and invalidate our involvement with the White Gold Concordat.
Not the White Gold Concordat!
Many have died taking up arms
What's
for this
the White
cause.
Gold Concordat?
Surely you're aware of the great
Surely
war
I
between
am.
the
Don't
Imperials
call me
and
Shirley.
the Elves who called themselves the Aldmeri Dominion? When the smoke cleared, the White Gold Concordat
hell's up with that
was
bitch over
signed.
there?
It was supposedly
Looks
a
like she's
treaty
got hair
aimed at
horns.
establishing peace within the Empire. One of the terms of the treaty was the outlawing of worship to Talos.
Ah, rabble,
To the
rabble, rabble,
Stormcloaks, this
rabble!
was
I
viewed
want
as
to
the
worship
moment when the
Talos!
Empire became unworthy of the allegiance of any true Nord.
Alright. Done
Good
with you.
journey to you.
Well, as Riften's steward, I'm afraid I can provide only limited assistance. But speak your mind.
Give me work.
The Jarl has put out a bounty on the dragon that's been
Really?
terrorizing the countryside. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Alright.
You're welcome in Riften.
Where's that wizard? It's gotta be around here somewhere. There's the bitch. Oh, and she's like some
Did we have an
scatterbrained weirdo.
appointment? No. It was a delivery? I can't remember.
Oh, you.
Excuse my disorganization, but I'm in the middle of some delicate experiments.
What has he so preoccupied? I don't know.
Someone actually interested in what I'm doing. Amazing.
Yeah, well actually I'm just
allow me to
pretending I am
explain.
so I can do the quest.
My experimentation involves a magical construct and a reagent that will allow the construct to maintain a field of permanent harmonic energy.
Oh, the flux capacitor, which is what makes time travel work. I don't understand what the fuck you're talking about.
You don't have to, because it's utter nonsense. It's never going to work. No. What I need to do is reverse that. Draw the harmonic energy into the reagent, and then apply it with the proper incantation.
Oh!
What was I thinking? It would never work that first way. Why didn't you tell me?
Because fuck you, that's why. 7.
7. Astonishing.
Oh, yeah, I know,
I hadn't
right?
considered that.
You're welcome.
I mean, it would take months, years to work out the differentials. But what a revolutionary concept.
Yep,
Wait,
7.
wait. I can
Oh
see a
my
minor
God.
problem in your theory. Without a soul siphon, how would you prevent permanent magicka burn?
Well, obviously, it's 9.
Of course! 9 is the most basic of magical principles. Oh, how stupid
Agreed.
of me.
You're a moron.
That completely takes care of all your basic problems. Magicka burn, dimensional collapse, and thermic drift.
Thermic drift too? Damn!
Done it! Now if I can only remember what we were originally talking about.
Oh, you. You need help getting organized, don't you?
Yes, I could use some help with that. An assistant, perhaps? No. Maybe a familiar. No, too messy.
You're too messy.
Well, at any rate, organization is not my strong suit. Not at all. I need as much help as I can get.
You do.
In fact, if you could retrieve a few things for me, I could start on my next set of experiments.
Well, why wouldn't I? What do you need?
As you can imagine, I tend to forget things often. Leave things around. I really must learn to put these things away.
Sloppy bitch.
What I need is my Dwemer stirring spoon, my orichalcum ingot, and my Grand Soul Gem. In fact, I could use them immediately. Bring those items back to me, and I'll be happy to experiment on you. No,
You can
no, that isn't
experiment on
right.
me, as long as we're
I'd
both
be
nude.
happy to reward you.
Point away.
Excellent. I can't wait. Well, why are you still standing here? Oh, right. You need to know where they are.
Yes, that would help. Alright, where am I going?
Let's see. Last time I used the Dwemer's spoon was at my dear friend Bodhi's house in Iverstead.
Bodhi.
Fellstar Farm.
Here's
I
my
believe
friend,
It's called.
Kari.
The
And,
Orichalcum
Truckee.
ingot should still be at Winterhold at the Frozen Hearth Inn. I don't know why I didn't just take it with me.
Because you're an idiot?
And last is the Soul Gem. I left that one in Windhelm at the White Phial Alchemy Shop. It was a good trade, too. Oh well.
Alright. Give me some shit.
Huh. I had you figured for a
You
mage.
figured right, I guess.
I think you'll appreciate this.
Indeed, I shall. Alright, we need Firebolt. Healing Hands might be useful. I can heal my follower if they're about to die, but fuck them. If they die, I'll just get a new one. Lightning Bolt! Lightning Bolt! 2 damage! Ice Spike. That's my favorite one. None of the intermediate ones. Hey, I leveled up from buying shit. Nice.
Okay.
Now I'll unfavorite these shitty level 1 spells and add the new ones. Alright. What we're gonna do now is join the Dark Brotherhood.